Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to Sunday and welcome to the reign of Leo. Before we get going, I do want to wish anybody who has the sun sign of Leo, so that is anybody born between July 23rd to August 23rd, a very, very happy birthday. And anybody who has an astrological birth chart that has Leo as a moon sign or an ascender, well, this is your time to shine, my friends. You are going to connect very much with this energy. Now, it does not matter if you have Leo in your astrological birth chart or not. This is a fixed fire sign, guys. It's going to be loud, proud, and very dominant in the sky. So this is energy that we can't get away from. It's going to be there, and it's going to support us, whether we like it or not. So let's look at how Leo is going to impact you guys. The decks I've chosen for today, of course, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's just a really pretty deck. And then I have paired it here. This is the Mythic Oracle. It's all about Greek mythology. I thought it was a great bridge and connector for Leo. All right, let's get into this, my friends. Let's see what Leo wants to share with my friends during his reign until August. Okay. Oh, look, we found Leo. The Six of Wands in reversal. Can you tell why I chose this deck? Like, yeah. Uh-huh. The Three of Cups in reversal. Somehow I think Leo is going to be helping you reverse these cards. The Ace of Wands in reversal. We're getting lots of upside down cards. And then, hey, we've got a upright card. This upright is the King of Swords. I love it when they throw in one upright just to confirm, hey guys, this wasn't just an accident. It's not that the deck was upside down. And FYI, there is no upside down deck. They're all mishmashed and every which direction. So Leo is definitely going to help you turn some of these cards. So the Six of Wands, it's all about that, well, taking charge. This card is about victory, about success, about balance, and about moving forward. The Three of Cups talks about connection, community, celebration. And many of us aren't feeling successful. Many of us are not feeling connected in. And a lot of us are feeling really isolated and alone. And let's be honest, those ahas that we so desperately want to help us move forward, yeah, we're missing it, missing the point, because we're caught up in the demands, the expectations, the challenges. We're missing that connection into our day. And that's which leads me to the King of Swords. The King of Swords, well, he's Mr. Spock himself. He uses his reflection skills, his assessment skills, his very vast amount of knowledge about many different topics to his advantage. So he stays in that frontal cortex, third eye thinking center. Well, Leo is being very clear here that we need to use our head. That passion, that fire, it's waning. He's going to help. He's going to offer you lots of support, lots of that very fixed, determined energy, because this is a fixed fire sign, guys. But we need to have it led by some way. We can't just have a wildfire burning, because that's not going to lead to success. That's not going to lead to connection or understanding. That's going to lead to more burnout, feeling overwhelmed, swirling in our own muck. We'll just really deep in that pool, if you will, deep in our hole. We need to use that frontal cortex, that thinking center, especially since we do have Venus in retrograde. She went into retrograde yesterday. Retrograde for Venus talks about, well, relationship problems. This is the planet of love. But what may not be known as common is that she's also connected into those financial pieces. So both can cause us a lot of problems. We've got some time with her. She is in retrograde until September. So this is going to be some time with Venus in retrograde, challenges with relationships, which includes, yes, of course, those exes coming forward, miscommunications, kind of feeling dried up and not so romantically flowing, if you will. She's in retrograde till September. So we've got some time with this energy in retrograde. It's going to be vital that we take that time to use our head and think things through, not making rash decisions, well, not being reactive, being in control of self. That control of self will help you to start to turn these cards. And let's be honest, Leo is very much connected into that Mars fiery energy, and that internal burn, that confidence, that strength that we have within ourselves burns bright. And the King of Swords is going to support us in, well, starting to become more aware of it and how we can incorporate it most fully into our lives, because everybody's incorporation and embracement of this energy will look very different. That's why we don't have the King of Wands here. We have the King of Swords. The King of Wands would grab hold of this energy and just shove it down our throat. That is not how everybody's going to really be able to connect with this energy. This is a very powerful dominant energy. It will help to strengthen us, to raise our vibration, so we feel more balanced, we feel more in control. So that would be the first card it would turn over. This confidence, this higher vibration will turn over the Ace of Swords because we're looking at a better understanding. We're using our head. The King is very connected to this. He knows these new opportunities. He understands them. He's been there. He's grabbed hold of them multiple times. This higher vibration not only helps us with our ahas, but we become more connected in with our high vibrational support teams, both physical and spiritual. That connection, that community, it rises because we're not just, well, hyper-focused in on tasks at hand. We're not hyper-focusing in on expectations and demands. We're not feeling low and heavy. We're feeling better. We're feeling stronger. We're confident. We're smiling more because that fire is burning bright and we feel warm and happy. It's not just a blah, I gotta get through the day. I'll be fine once I'm done the week. That mundane feeling needs to, well, be burned away. So Leo is offering us the opportunity and the energies. And guys, these are opportunities and energies. These are not guarantees. We have to be an active participant. We have to make those choices for us. If we just, well, watch the choices go by and say, you know what, I know we've got a dominant energy. I know that there's lots going on and I'm going to ignore it. Well, guess what? None of that's going to change. You're going to have the same blah, mundane, I've got to get through the week. Then all of a sudden you're through a month, then you're through another year. Leo is giving us the opportunity and kind of that kickstart that we can embrace to bring forward some of this amazing stuff, to bring forward some of this warmth, this fire and determination for our own benefit. All right, let's look at what further supports will help my friends embrace Leo and take hold of the King of Swords. Aries, battle. I said that Mars energy is really predominant. Hello. Aries, of course, is known as Mars in the Roman pantheon. And, well, is very much that very confident, battle ready, force to be reckoned with fiery energy. And we need that now. We need it to kickstart, well, not only our summer or our lives, but just kickstart us again. Get us motivated, get us going. Just really confirming what I just said. Hermes. Of course, we're looking at the messenger god of the pantheon. And there are a lot of messages. There's still a lot of guidance. It's kind of a continual share that happens with the universal beings. So know that there are puzzle pieces being sent to us. It's just incredibly hard. We've got that aha moment kind of dampened right now because we're not being present. We're not being aware of what's happening, what's being shared with us. Or we're missing major pieces to what's being shared with us. We're picking up minor aspects of it, but we're not picking up the whole, well, piece. So taking that time, being more present and aware, again, reversing these cards. And how are we going to do that? It's through really processing and really using that frontal cortex. What are the biggest obstacles? What are the biggest challenges that you're facing? And what's more, what is it that's going to help balance things out? How can you give yourself a little bit of extra time to bring in some of that fire? So those passion pieces, those life-giving pieces that we so enjoy, however, have a tendency to so ignore when we get stressed out. And then you may want to even add in a little bit of Emperor energy, which is really easy with the King of Swords because he is the everyday personification of the Emperor, is to bring in some structure and routine. A lot of times during the summer, guys, what is the one thing that's get thrown out? The structure and routine. We have a tendency to stay up late, possibly not sleep enough, or sleep in because we're on holidays. Or on the other hand, we may be working late, starting earlier because there's not as many people in the office. We need that balance, guys. So starting to schedule in, how much sleep do you need? What time do you need to go to bed? And then this is an important piece. You need to hold yourself to task. You can't just expect a routine to work if we don't actually follow it. You hear what I'm saying here? So making sure, we want to make sure we get the messages. We want to make sure that we're following through on stuff for ourselves. And Aries is a very dominant energy that is going to help us with that. It's really connected into the King of Swords and to that Emperor energy. In many decks, Aries is considered the Emperor card. So again, we still have that very dominant routine, grounding energy. Which brings me to the grounding piece, guys. Grounding will really help us to be able to start to think things through, to open ourselves up, balance ourselves out, accept support, love, companionship, and, well, just friendship, companionship, community. And then, of course, we need that grounded stability to, well, receive any messages. Okay, what further information and insight will help my friends to embrace Leo? Okay, nope, don't throw it around. Thank you. And, well, take hold of the King's hand and get some stuff done for you. And guys, this is a ball rolling piece. Leo is not just, it's not going to end on August 23rd where you're like, oh, I'm totally balanced. I have all the information. I don't need to work on this. This is getting the ball going because, well, the information will never stop. Like I said, it's an ongoing piece. And we need to have that knowledge keep going. And our community will continue to flow and change. And we need to be victorious on many fronts in many, well, aspects of self. So this is just something that is going to sharpen our tools and help us advance in many aspects of our lives, overcome many challenges as we go forward. The Four of Wands. Talking about the stability that I just said, we've got the 4, foundational number in tarot. Wands talks about that, well, that fire, that air, that Leo energy, that Aries energy that we're looking at. 4 of Wands also talks about a rite of passage. So this will really shift things. It's a game changer for you. But again, guys, you have to be present and aware. You have to be the ones doing this. You have to be the one that is the king. Should have turned the card instead of flipping it around for you. The Chariot, the 7th card. Oh, here it's in the direct one. I don't like the reins that she has because the Charioteer never has reins, but well, whatever. This does talk about movement, but again, it talks about that choice. We need to be the active participants. We need to be the ones in control. We cannot be that idle bystander where we just watch the world go by. If we don't engage and embrace, well, we're missing out. We will miss the boat here. And soon enough, without shifting or changing, the Tower comes in. The Wheel of Fortune in reversal. Talking about the slow gunkiness, many of us have felt like we're stuck. We feel, very stuck, mucky, that things are not shifting as quickly as they should. That's because we're not working with the energies. We're getting caught up with blinders on. I must get this done. I must get this week done, and then it will get better. How long have you said that to yourself? How many days do you just you get up, you go to work, come home, and then either you shut down, binge Netflix, or disengage? We need to have some engagement. Without taking some ownership, some accountability, some leadership in our own lives, we are going to see these aspects get worse, see these aspects get harder. The Knight of Swords. Definitely his son's father. He's got the get up and go. I said there's get up and go. This really gives you the get up and go. Working with the Chariot, this talks about having not as much fear, not as much anxiety about this change. And it's not really a change. It's kind of a shift in perspective. Giving yourself and empowering yourself so that you're able to make better choices for you. The Knight of Swords does, like any card, have some challenges. We do need to make sure that we are reining him in, slowing him down, because he'll go helter-skelter, balls to the walls, boy, and move fast and furious and miss points. We do want to make sure that we are reining him in a bit. We need the cool, concise, very analytical brain of the king here to bring in his son and direct him. Again, taking that leadership role, right? Leadership role in self. Because when we start to work with these two guys, you're going to see these two cards flip over to the upright. You'll see movement. You'll see that shift. And these are big pieces. We've got double major arcana right beside each other. They're both, when one's stuck, they're both stuck. When one's going, they're both going. This brings in the stability, the willpower, the drive, the movement that we're looking for, which really works with the Wheel of Fortune, so you'll start to see things slide into place. However, again, you need to use your head. And only you can do that. So Leo does bring in many amazing, amazing opportunities for you. It's up to you to take hold of these opportunities, embrace them, enjoy them, because they will bring you the shift you're looking for. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope that this helped to explain Leo and give you some ideas on what you can expect and how you can work with this energy. If you did like this session, please remember to give it a thumbs up, as it does help people find me on the sea of YouTube. More importantly for you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell. I have so much more content coming forward, you don't miss any of it. Additionally, if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below, so why not go check it out? Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today and being open to this exploration into Leo. Until tomorrow, my friends,